Right, guys, another reading tip. So this one is going to be extremely helpful on days where you want to get the most out of your day, just in terms of your general learning, not just reading itself, but it really helps you get through the low points instead of trying to stuff everything into one session. Instead of trying to do 8 hours a day like it's your job or something, you can break it up into much smaller pieces. It just makes it so much easier to like get things done, get on with your life, fit other things between what you're doing. So I'm showing you the Pomodoro technique, but it's not what the video is about. The video is just about taking breaks regularly. So when you read for so long, maybe like 30 minutes, you'll know if you try and read for longer, you'll notice that you start to slow down a bit and your reading starts going slow, your understanding gets less. So what you want to do is when you hit like a certain point, so say you've been reading for like 25 minutes in a row, you're just reading and reading and reading, and then you just start to feel a bit sluggish or whatever. You come to a point where the story has like a kind of break. Just take a 5 minute break, listen to a song, even take a 10 minute break if you need to, and then just get back into it afterwards. Don't try and just like go through it, because what you need is, sometimes you may even need to eat. So what you need is, you just need to rest your brain, and then it'll come out of like the super focused mode and then go into like a rest mode for a bit, and then you come back into the focus mode, and it'll be more focused than what the end of your previous session was. So you can use this all day, all day, all day. Just the Pomodoro technique itself. Now, the Pomodoro website has been like mega um, monetized in some way. I've not looked at this website for like the last like 5 years maybe, and I remember stumbling on it across, maybe someone mentioned it on Reddit or 4chan or something. I'm not even sure. Or even I just googled some time management thing. But it's been extremely monetized, so I would suggest not don't pay for any of this. It's not worth it. You're just paying to learn how to take a break. So the initial idea was to take, the reason it's called the Pomodoro method was, you take 25 minutes of a long break. Let me show you this website because it'll break it down. So you do 25 minutes. It is actually dependent upon the task. So the initial idea was to work out how intense the task is and then change the time based on that. So, but 25 minutes is a long session, for like the longest session you should be doing before you decide like, oh, I'm going to take a break, unless what you are doing, reading or watching, is so good and you're so into it that you don't need to take a break. It's not even work, it's just relaxing, it's pleasurable. You gain more from just staying with it than you would from taking a break. So obviously this is why it works for reading, because reading is more intense than reading subtitles or watching something or reading a webtoon or something. Like, reading is more intense, and I would consider it more like work. If you're reading at, especially at pace, and you're reading like properly like you would in your native language, and understanding and imagining it, all this takes energy. So um the original one was 25 minutes, and then you take a short break of 5 minutes, and then you do this 4 times. So you do 4 pomodoros. You do 25 minutes, and then a short break, another 25 minutes short break, another 25 minutes short break, and then on the fourth one you take a long break, which is 15 minutes. Although I would say just it's this like rigid structure of taking breaks is not necessary, and what you're better off doing is just going until you feel like you're slowing down and then taking a break. And the more you do it, the more you'll get used to like how long you need a break. But sometimes, like, I find that usually sticking a song on or something, like a song is not like intensive action, and it lasts between 3 and 5 minutes. So you can usually do 2 songs and then you just go back into it or something. Or even better, you go to the toilet or you get something to getting something to eat is probably much better, because you're like replenishing like nutrients and whatnot, so you can get back into it, a piece of fruit, whatever. So this is good for breaking up your day into smaller sections, rather than just trying to do like, I'm just going to do this for 2 hours, I'm going to do this for 2 hours, I'm going to do it. Like, that is, it's nonsensical, and it's very difficult to get where you want to be, especially when you're trying to hit say a set number of pages and you're behind. Don't just try and smash it into one, because it's going to take longer to struggle through trying to do it all in one than it would to just get refreshed and come back. So on top of just taking breaks regularly throughout your day, um, you can completely do something else entirely. So I think that there's also a method where you do one thing intensely and then like you switch into doing something else intensely so that it takes your focus onto a different thing, and apparently that can help you get into what you want. So if you wanted to read for 25 minutes and then watch a TV show for 25 minutes, so mainly the TV shows I watch, which are usually sitcoms or even YouTube videos, are like 10 to 15 minutes, but the TV shows are like 25 minutes, 24 minutes, 25 minutes, and these are perfect for working around the Pomodoro thing because I can watch one episode and then take a break. I personally, I don't mix my I don't mix my reading and I don't mix my watching at the same time. I'll just do them at separate times in the day because one is more casual and then one is like reading itself is my goal. Like even if I don't get time to watch, that's fine. As long as I can finish my reading, that is like the main goal. So I'll link this website in the description because it's quite good for having it in the background because you can just put it on, and I think it also like you can set an alarm and it'll go off. You don't need to have your earphones on because the alarm is like crazy loud, so you can hear it like from quite far away anyway. So that's pretty good. Ignore the Pomodoro itself unless you just want the basic information that's on the website. You can go to the website. I'm not linking that because that looks like a mess. I don't know what they've done there. So yeah, that's about it really. Just take regular breaks, and you should feel that you're progressing better. You're more focused. You're just having a better time with the language, especially the work parts. Like especially doing things like Anki and reading. Like it's really good for those sections of your day. So that's about it for this one. Thanks.